Hi everybody, my name is Jay with...
I'm Ricky, I'm also known as the Intellectual Berserker. We are both from Dudes of Legend.
Yeah! And we have some exciting news and exciting stuff to show you guys today.
We're also going to talk about our love for D&D and love our D&D culture. Myself and Jay have been playing D&D together for a few years now, but we also played D&D for a very long time prior to that.
I've always loved the idea of Dungeons and Dragons. Going into another world with another character and removing yourself from our worldly problems and putting yourself into another character to make and feel real.
Yeah, myself, I've also loved playing D&D. Before I met these guys, I've been playing Pathfinder 3.5, Shadowrun, you name them all. If it involves me playing a character and throwing dice, I've done it. I love anime, I love comic books, media, graphic novels, books, things like that.
I love shonen. I love DC. I love Marvel. I love so much of those things. And there are those times where I wish I can simply play it in just one game. Almost kind of like a Kingdom Hearts style deal.
We got something for you. It's a project we've been working on for a bit. Jay and I have been working on this with our team for a pretty long one.
I would say that we've been working on this book for about 2 years. And even before we worked on the book, I've had this idea for like an extra 2 years on top of that.
First off, we want to tell you what the project is called.
Can I say it? Can I say the name?
All right.
Yay! It's called 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐳 Guide to the Anomalies of Dren. And 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐳 is a character that I made that basically experienced all of Dren during his time that he was alive. So it makes me very excited. Yay!
For context, Dren is Jay's world. It's his D&D world where we implement all of the stuff that we're going to be putting in this book. It all has cohesive story written by myself and a couple other people. And it all has basically plot and everything's kind of put together. And it all has plot and everything that we're putting together to kind of give you guys a cohesive story in order to bring this world to you.
I don't know if you guys experienced that. I know I have. I've always, during the first time of me playing D&D, I've always wanted to introduce certain mechanics, certain elements from those shows that I love into the game, either through homebrew or through other means. However, every time I've gone to try to look for it, 9 times out of 10 they were incomplete, they were jokes, or they were just purely not made, and it made me very upset. So upset that I decided to make a whole mechanic for it, just because it pissed me off that bad.
Yeah, they usually come out pretty jank.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually completely new custom classes that you have to revolve your entire game around. Maybe a custom archetype. Usually like a custom setting, custom items, just to even get a little bit of what we're trying to accomplish.
And
here.
Sometimes, let's be honest, you're not really trying to do all that. You're just trying to plug and play and go. And for D&D, I think the best way to play D&D is to make, go, have fun, and this helps us continue that. Basically, just taking something, plugging it in, and just going.
All right, let's explain how this works a little bit. Like I said before, a lot of times with homebrew, it's usually replaces your archetype, replaces your class, or custom race, or something like that. With what we're doing, it is the anomalies themselves. They will attach itself to your class and race and archetype. So you can choose to become a orc fighter that is a battle master. That's what you are, normal D&D. And then you take the anomaly. It has a system from 1. It goes from 1 through 20. And then you attach it on top of whatever you have. Mm-hmm. That being said, it does make the character a bit more powerful.
But one of the biggest things is that as a DM, not only will the players have access to this, but you as the DM also have access to it. So you can attach your boss to have a specific anomaly that the party will have to face.
I mean, I'm getting PTSD flashback about that. Yeah. So players, especially players that like to make broken things, you're not safe. Because I wasn't safe.
No, you were not.
Well, you weren't safe either.
That is true. That is true. I was not.
Because I'm one of those players. I'm one of those guys.
At least you admit it.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
pretty sweaty when it comes to this.
And obviously, this is for you, the nerd, the D&D lover who loves both of those things and wishes to mash them together. This is for you guys who definitely want to play a certain thing, but didn't have the way or the knowledge or even the proper homebrew to give you what you want.
Very true. We really wanted to bring this to everybody because we struggled with that originally. It was a lot of PDFs and a lot of stuff that we had to rummage through to get something like I said before, even a fraction of what we have now. And now I feel like we have the complete package. Something for you guys, something that you guys can implement to your game, and something that we've already been implementing to your game for a couple of years now.
So we actually have a little treat for you guys today. Not only are we making the announcement of the book, but we actually get to show you guys what we're actually talking about. So without me talking anymore, let's roll that teaser.
Río de sangre, tiburón.
Los Perdidos.
The one true king, tales encadones. Llenaré esta tierra con tu sangre.
So what did you think? You have met Taliesin, a perdido, and the king of the lost. Illustration made by Bread Illustrations and voice acted by Joaquin and yours truly.
It's a pretty cool trailer, I'm not gonna lie. I liked it a lot.
I love it. I love it so much. But you guys actually get to see now what we mean. Taliesin not only is a lost, but he is a battle master fighter.
Yeah, and a Triton.
For those wondering like what race he is. So yeah, I'm super excited. We're going to have a lot more.
Hey, myself and the team, we've been working on a lot of stuff, and we actually have more stuff in the future. Not only the stuff that we've been talking about today. Myself, I will be doing storyboarding with myself and Brendan Rivera, who is my storyboard helper, and a couple of the other guys. Excuse me. And we're going to be basically doing a lot of the plot, a lot of the naming scheme, a lot of the numbers, a lot of the stuff. We've been really, even now, hard at work bringing the best product possible.
And you know, that doesn't leave me out of that. That doesn't leave Nick out of that. That also doesn't leave Brett out of that. We all contribute and do our best to bring you a worthwhile product to what we want and our vision.
A lot of arguments.
So, though this is a trailer in itself, this is the announcement. We have a total of about 4 to 5 other trailers to do. Another teaser trailer that's going to have certain someone speak, and 4 others that actually shows all the other anomalies with Taliesin and with their own voice actors that is also in the works too, which will be coming out over the time that we do this. So I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of trailers coming out because there's 24 anomalies in total. We're gonna be doing them in groups, and obviously you'll see when the groups come out because the trailers will be based off of that. And obviously we're gonna get the first teaser trailer sometime between now and a little bit from now, probably in a couple months in the future. But we'll be getting
maybe even a couple of weeks.
Maybe even a couple of weeks if we really get it done fast. More future stuff that we're going to be talking about too. So with Dudes of Legend, we are a streaming group. If you come watch our streams, you watch the stream games and stuff like that. We also have a D&D YouTube channel that you are probably seeing this on right now. We're also going to be bringing you guys a D&D game in the future using the anomalies in the book.
Yes. It's going to be in another world, potentially. We are also not only going to do our own game, But we are also bringing back projects that we did before, but it didn't work with how we were doing things. So we're bringing back a series that we made called Tales of Legends, which is basically us explaining our stories back with when we were playing, and stories that we have now of our D&D games.
Yeah.
Horror stories, funny stories, emotional stories, crazy moment stories. We have the works, and I cannot wait to share those stories with you guys. Like Coconut Kid. Coconut Kid.
I wasn't there for Coconut Kid, but I only imagine how bad it was.
It was bad. It was pretty bad.
I also have a project that I'm going to be doing for you guys. A lot of the people that I've talked to don't quite understand how the anomalies work. So, in collaboration with the other Dudes of Legends, I'm going to be spearheading a project to teach people how to use the anomalies. So I'll be sitting down with a partner, probably Jay, probably Nick, Brandon, whoever, and we will be basically making a character. We'll be making a character usually on D&D Beyond because it's the easiest website to do it on. Mm-hmm. And we are going to be making a character, and we will be applying all of our stuff to that character and going over the step-by-step process on making that character, the character's lore, things like that. Characters that we might even use in a future game. Or maybe you can use it in a future game if you'd want to.
So, with all that, I know one of the biggest things, how much is the book going to cost? How much is the PDF going to cost? And I'm glad to say that it will not cost $50. It won't cost $40. It won't cost $20. It won't cost $10. Not even $5. This book is 100% free. Anybody will be able to download the PDF, play it in their game, and just go.
Other than that, we actually will be putting our Discord in the description. People that want to beta test the things that we will give you a special beta tester role if you come into the Discord doing that.
If you want to be betas.
Testers. If you want to be a beta tester, you can come into our Discord, ask for the beta tester role. It gives you access to the PDF, the beta version of the PDF. You can basically make the more unfinished version, and you can come in, pick it up, play it in your games, give us feedback. We really want the feedback. We want feedback from a lot of people to let us know what you think is overpowered, what you think is underpowered, what you think is like spicy lore-wise. Maybe something seems a little bit too bland. You know, maybe you could just yell at Jay. I don't know.
Who knows?
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that part out.
Honestly, guys, if you stumbled across this video, if you stumbled across our Twitch, we are a very we are a very new channel. We appreciate all the feedback and all the love and everything that you guys would give us, and honestly, it's been a ride just doing this and kind of understanding what Wizards of the Coast somewhat have to deal with. So honestly, from me, Jay, and for the rest of the team of Dudes of Legends, we love you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on our video, and stay tuned for more because we do have more. Anything you want to add?
I would like to add that please come in, beta test. I really, really want beta testers. Come in, talk to us. Come in, have fun, and let's see what nonsense we can get into.
Let's see what we can get into.
Yeah, we're right.
Let's see what we can get into. But this has been Jay with Ricky from Dudes of Legends, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.